Hello and welcome back to yet another Let's Play channel. I'm Vic, and I'm playing some more Control for episode 2. I don't know if it's going to come through in the edit, but there is some very faint, indistinct whispering in the background. I don't know if it's coming from these people that are floating in the air or what. Central Executive. Well, the lighting in here is very...
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows.
Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our own Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that can only occur on Redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through two punctures on the redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Which draws the Slender Man to mind, doesn't it? Do we have another one here? Okay, cool.
It goes in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I don't think that the voices that I'm talking about sound like a hiss to me. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Alright, well that suggests that this isn't a building that people can generally just accidentally wander into. Delays caused by house shifts do not count toward overtime. Brutal. I'm gonna have to shoot that guy. And that one too. I like the symmetry. Is this where I'm going? That's not the button I wanted. Yes, it is. Okay. Wow. Something intense seems to have been going on here. Do I have a flashlight? A flashlight would be really nice. health regen. Inconvenient. Okay. I hope I can pick up some health upgrades at some point. A little bit of regeneration would be nice. Some armor would be nice. Keep moving to avoid enemy fire, but then it's hard for me to aim too.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Maybe that's not making any noise because I turned off copyrighted music. Grenade. Okay, how did I switch shoulders? Because I'd like the other one back, please. Damn it. I'm losing stuffs when I die. That's not cool. I don't want to do that. I like stuffs. I gotta remember to use my melee when people get too close. There doesn't seem to be a button that controls which shoulder I'm looking over. How could that be? Oh, it's R. Okay.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Give me some help, please. Grenade. Okay.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse control points. Are we playing Capture the Flag?
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
And the building reconfigures. Oh.
Holy shit.
It's all
You did it.
organized now.
We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are
Interesting.
you still sane? Please, talk to me.
Pope.
We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
You also saw me wielding the service weapon, which means that you know that I am the new director.
Is it safe to come out?
Well, safe for whom?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Anti-hiss devices, I bet.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you.
What does HRA
You
stand
are
for?
the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss.
Do headshots count as a cure?
If that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Y'all got any goodies in your shelter? Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. So why do they feel that it is important enough to work in this dangerous place? This difficult to control place. Oh, she wasn't talking about the people that I shoot. She's talking about the floaty people. The power of Christ compels you.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Well, that's too bad.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected.
Let's hope he was prepared.
The HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers, I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. more than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Oh, I hate to break it to you, Jesse, but I think there's only one way out of being the director. Oh, another great cinematic.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
Let's
Follow
try and
the
ask
sign.
some stupid questions.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Alrighty.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
So, who is it that's riding on Jesse's shoulder? She doesn't speak about Dylan in the second person, so it's probably not him. Is she talking to me?
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the para-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it.
I wonder what
Thanks.
para-utilitarian is supposed to mean.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Interesting.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
I like that boardroom. Especially since there doesn't seem to be a projector for any PowerPoint presentations. What's going on over here? Is that where I'm supposed to be going? Maybe.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
House memory. What do I do with these? When am I gonna get a dang clearance? Nope. Any more takers? Those voices are getting a little louder. I wonder if we're approaching their source. Give me the goods. Energy recovery. More healing is probably better right now. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodation $831.29, meals $714.84, gasoline $295.12, minibar $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said that performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Good ritual. Hope it helped. Voices sound agitated. I want to see what's over here. Oh.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Peeps. Seriously. Give me a dang rifle. And I have got to remember that I do not need to do tactical reloads on this gun, because instead it just moves me around from one shoulder to the other, which is not helpful. Oh hey, is this where I'm supposed to be? Alright, let's get this out of the way. Gonna have to fight another boss, I expect. We'll do an explore after. Nice. Alright, so where's the attunement point here? Not there yet. Not there yet. All done. Nice. Cleanse control point. So is the hiss manipulating the house? Or is the house just reacting to the hiss's presence? In any case, that's all the time we've got for today. Come back again tomorrow for probably more Control. And then we're going to be having some more Breath of the Wild after that. Talk to you soon.